Hey guys, Mark here, and I wanted to do a video. No, but really, this is exciting! I am coming back with a new JSwitch. It's different than what you've seen before. In my last video I uploaded, I showed you guys JSwitch. This time, it is JSwitchMobile. There is a visual difference. Nothing. I mean, functionally, I guess a switch like this is no different than a checkbox. But nevertheless, stick with me. Stick with me. If you saw my last video, you wouldn't know this, but I got a lot of positive reviews on this component that I created from the Google Plus community in Java. They really liked it. And I wanted to actually give you guys something else. Now, the last JSwitch I created because there is no such thing in that's built into Java. It seems like it should be. So I created it. That was me. And the one thing about that JSwitch that I created was that it looked realistic, like a switch you might find on the back of a toy, the on-off. This JSwitch, however, and I know I said this about the last component I created that mimics the on-off switch that you might find on an Android device. It got me thinking that I could do a switch that looked almost exactly like the on-off switch that you might find on like my phone, the Galaxy S3. I'm here in settings, I'm looking at the off-on switches, and I created something that looks identical to this. So that means a couple features changed. One, the text for the on and off position is not in the background anymore of the component. It's actually superimposed on the button. And same thing with the color. The color of the background doesn't change. The color of the button changes. So it's completely reversed, switched around. It looks a lot more flush. There's nothing sticking out at you. So it's more of a slide kind of switch instead of like a click switch. So in this video, unlike my last one where I did 3 parts to it, I did showing you the Java docs, showing you what it looks like an example, and then showing you the code. I don't need to go through the code. It is very similar in almost every single way, but the changes I have made I will show you in the Java docs. So let's get to it. In the JSwitchMobile, you're going to see pretty much the same useless variables. You got the constructors. Nothing has changed with those. And the only thing that has changed with the methods is that instead of set on text, set off text, it's just one method where you set, both strings at the same time. It seemed more intuitive to me. I don't know why I didn't think of it earlier. Where, if you're gonna be changing the text of one, you're probably changing the text of the other. So, yeah, and I wanted to keep the naming convention the same. And the same goes for, setting 2 parameters for the set foreground. Since there are now 2 colors, like the button would turn one color if it's off, the button would turn another when it's on, the text also has to change colors too. So you're going to be able to set the foreground color for when it's false and the foreground color for if it's true. Okay, so that's those 2 methods aren't the same as its predecessors in like an abstract button or J component. Let's see, you have 2 other variables or 2 other methods that are private. You can't really do anything with it from outside the program. Trans, it does not return a tranny for you. That is nice if you like that kind of thing, but if you're looking for a tranny, call somebody else. This returns a transparent color, a transparent version of the color that you plug into it. You see, you put it into parameters and it spits it out. Same thing up here, lighter color spits out a lighter version of the color you put in there, keeping the same alpha value. Now, how this differs with brighter is that brighter actually multiplies the RGB values. I don't know the exact number, but when you multiply 0 by anything, you're still going to get 0. And that is a shame, because if you have a component that's entirely green, you just want it to be lighter. You can't do that with the brighter method. So lighter actually adds a value to the RGBs while keeping the same hue. So you've got that, and also you've got all the other stuff is pretty much the same. Okay, so let's go ahead and look at an example real quick. Again, this isn't, I'm not going too much into depth with this. This is the same basic example that I used last time. We're going to go ahead and test the blank, the default constructor, and you'll see how it looks. Okay, there it is. You got the dark, and then you got the light. If I could show you on my phone, you know what? Hang on a second. Let me pause the video. All right, sorry about that brief skip here. I have a screenshot of the Switch that it's modeled after. See? Now on my phone, I'm sorry. It looked it had a bluish greenish hue to it. It didn't look entirely gray, so yeah, you could change that if you want. I'll leave the source code in the in the description. That's what it's called. Yeah. But you can see that it looks so much alike. It looks so much alike. Look. That is beautiful. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I like that. I'll keep doing it, babe. Okay. What was I saying? That's it. Okay, I showed you the decks, uploaded the source code, and that's my cat. Hi, cat. I'll see you later.